Join us for the Vegas Mob Tour. Experience Sin City's dark past. Learn how Bugsy Siegel built the Flamingo. Find out who killed him and why. Hear who Jimmy Hoffa supplied money to back in the 50s. Visit the actual home used in the 1995 blockbuster movie Casino. And other filming locations as well. See the real jewelry store where Frank Collada and his crew were busted. Sit in the exact spot where Frank Lefty Rosenthal's car was bombed back in '82. View never before seen footage of Frank Collada telling personal stories about Tony Spilotro, Joey the Clown Lombardo, and the Hole in the Wall gang.
This house here used to be Tony's house. It's almost like a peach color. It was brown then. The only thing changed is the driveway.
Let us make an offer you can't refuse. Upgrade to our Untouchables experience. Following the tour, you'll enjoy a 3-course Italian dinner in the Tuscany Gardens. And then, VIP seating to the award-winning Rat Pack is Back show. Enjoy Vegas. It's the way it was meant to be. All righty then. It is Wednesday, the 13th of July. We're back. Red's here. You guys are here. We're going to have a great time because we're talking about Marilyn Monroe today. We got a special guest that's going to call in who is friends with Peter Lawford, who claims that Peter was sent to do the cleanup after the job. Guys, it's going to be a great episode. Mob Vlog. Red, we met.
Yes, sir.
How are you doing today?
I'm doing great.
Fantastic. Hey, last week we spun the wheel, and after we spun the wheel, we had a winner. And the winner, you don't believe he actually came out here and he picked up his prize. I gave him.
Great.
Won a little USB gun. You guys remember that? Actually, we gave away 2 prizes because Bobby Bag of Donuts won, and so did Big Mo. But it was so awesome, dude. Big Mo came out here. I got out the van. I saw Big Mo. He saw me, ran up, gave me a handshake, big bro hug. It was cool, man. Like, we had a good time. Adam here, and I'm here with Big Mo. If you guys remember, a couple weeks ago, Big Mo got to spin the wheel, won a gun. Here's your gun, Mo. I didn't have to mail it to him. He came out here to do the Vegas Mob Tour, and we just finished with it. We just finished, and Mo got a shirt, and he got a gun. And Mo, what'd you think about the tour?
Oh, the tour was excellent. I mean, it basically just codified everything that I already know, and it just that little extra caveats and the stories were wonderful. It was great to see the actual places that were filmed inside the movie Casino, and also places where things happened, like when Lefty got blown up. And
what was your favorite part?
Actually, I liked Spilotro's house for some reason. Just you know, even though we didn't get the look in there,
but we kind of bring Frank back to life.
Yes,
when we do Spilotro's house, Frank does the tour. He becomes the tour guide, which is really cool. So anyway, thank you so much. It's been a pleasure. Hey guys, if Mo can make it out here from Clive, Iowa, you can make it out here too. See you soon. It was awesome getting to meet Mo. And we even took a picture in front of the casino house. That's Big Mo and Big Adam. Dude's built like a tree trunk, Red.
Yeah, I noticed when you gave him the little gun. I'm thinking of him as a detective. You know, he takes 2 fingers and takes it over.
It was awesome. Anyway,
a lot of information on that little gun.
we're gonna go over some really cool stuff today. So Marilyn, first off, I want to thank Jeff Burbank. Jeff Burbank, if he ever hears this, thanks for writing this book, man. This is great. This Las Vegas Babylon. I'm telling you, the information that's in here is just, it's mind-blowing. And for somebody like me, and I'm sure for you guys, really would enjoy this book. You know, I didn't know this, Red, and Red didn't know it either when I mentioned it to you earlier. Marilyn Monroe, she came out here in the 40s to get divorced from James Doherty, the merchant marine she was married to. She wanted to advance her acting and modeling career and whatnot. You know, she slept with Bugsy Siegel.
Yeah, I do
She's-
now.
She slept with Bugsy Siegel. She said, Benjamin's a good guy to know around town in Las Vegas. And she slept with him. The other thing I found out in here, she had, how many was it? 12 or 14?
A dozen abortions.
A dozen abortions. Okay.
That's
Which,
something I didn't know about her. She was molested when she was 14. She was in and out of foster homes all her life. Very sad life. Very, very sad life. To come from the bottom and go up to sleeping with the president of the United States.
well, so it gives a little bit of inside information as far as the background of her and what she was like, what her background was, why she was the way she was. I
That
mean,
explains a lot.
a whole lot. And even more is it because we're going to get into what the biggest secret in the family secrets trial was going to be, that was going to come out. And we covered
That aired for one day. It aired for one day and they took it down.
Red and I covered this a year ago. We talked about this.
Right.
Then Red and I were on the phone the other day and we were talking, and Red mentioned to me that it was going to come out in Family Secrets that Tony Spilotro and Frank Schweiss were the ones that killed Marilyn Monroe. And I said to Red, we talked about that? So yeah, I went back
It's
and
on
watched.
one of the tapes. It's on one of the videotapes.
Well, one of the videotapes, Frank Schweiss tells you it was going to come out and operate. Why didn't it come out in Family Secrets trial, Red?
Because Frank was not standing trial. He was had cancer, and he didn't stand trial in Family Secrets trial. So I always said, after I saw that, I didn't think there'd be a Family Secrets 2, but I always said he's going to die with a lot of secrets.
Wow. And he did.
I don't think that's true, Cement Shoes.
And he did. Cement Shoes. Supposedly Sam Giancana was the last to be intimate with her. It's in Crypt 33.
They had a fight. They had a fight at the Cal Nav Casino.
Well,
I
that's
don't think it was intimate. I don't think it was intimate at all. I think he was given a warning.
Hey, Sonny Zaro, thanks for sending me the clip that you did for me to watch. It helped me a lot with this. So, yeah, I guess this Marilyn Monroe also was spotted by Roy Rogers during El Dorado, which was a big parade that used to happen downtown on Fremont Street. And Roy Rogers was on his horse, picked her up, and trotted her around the parade. This stuff. When she got to town, she had trench mouth. Red. She had to go gargle hydrogen peroxide or whatever in the mouth.
That gets rid of it. That gets rid of it.
So pretty wild. They whacked Dorothy Killigan the same way. Dorothy Killigan, Kilgallen.
Kilgallen. She was a investigative reporter and very good. She was very good.
Northside Drive said that the Monroe documentary on Netflix never mentioned Schweiss.
Nobody ever mentions the real facts in the books or things you find out about Marilyn Monroe. The only thing that I saw was in Crypt 33, which was written by Milo Spilotro. He talks about it. He actually talks about it. And at one time, I did a bedtime story, and I cut out I didn't cut it out. I took a picture of the book on that page, and it defines the whole thing in the book. That was years ago, though, 2016.
Yeah, it's in Crypt 33. Scott H even agrees. It's Crypt 33 that they mention it, but no, it didn't come out in any of that. So
all her unauthorized biographies or whatever, none of it comes out in it.
So Ryan Brown, no, she didn't have any children. She
was very sad over that. She always wanted children. She loved children,
right?
But she ruined her body. She couldn't have children. She finally admitted that with Joe DiMaggio. She said, "I can't have kids."
Yeah, she had mental problems. She was used and abused, and it's true. She really did. the way she grew up and bouncing around place to place. She got divorced in 1946 from James Doherty. She's a merchant marine. She was married.
She was only 16 years old when she married him. She was 16 when she got a divorce.
Right. She wanted to marry him. And then she wanted to advance her career in modeling and acting. And as she said to her friend, this was admitted, she said, all right, quote, ready? I found it, quote, Siegel, meaning Benjamin Siegel, Bugsy. Siegel is a good man to know in this town. And I fucked him. That's what her friend Jordan said. So Jordan claimed that he accompanied her to Tijuana in 1945 so that they could abort their child in 1945. So she's out here in Vegas, and Jordan said, quote, as Norma Jean had vowed to me, whoever she had to fuck, she was prepared to do it.
Wow.
All the way up to the
she did it. She did it. She fucked her way to the top.
Yes, she did. Yeah. Valmore says she used to go to parks to watch kids playing.
Yes.
She was
loved
so
kids. She really loved kids.
Okay. So you want to get in, let's get into this a little bit. I know this is going to carry into the after shows. No way we're going to get through all this and have our guest Jack on, who is best friends with Peter Lawford, who's going to tell you that
Peter Lawford was the brother-in-law of Bobby Kennedy.
That's right. And he was also in the Rat Pack. He was connected with Frank Sinatra, Blue Eyes. I mean, this whole thing gets really, 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 she was told.
It's a tangled web. It's a tangled web.
Really is. And man, wow, is it tangled. Big time. So, all right. How was Frank Schweiss involved with Monroe's murder? Let's start with that, Red.
Well, from what I was told, he was dispatched by Milwaukee Phil. Mm-hmm. And Milwaukee Phil sent him out. He took Tony Spilotro with him. They posed as tile setters because she'd just come back from Mexico and she bought some terracotta tile. And she wanted it set outside. It was outdoors where people could walk on it or whatever, drive on it, that sort of thing. So it was tile setters. They were posing and they're just laying in wait, waiting for the right moment. When they got the okay, they went and did it. And they had nobody even believed me back in the day, but I told them about the suppository that they used. It was chloral hydrate because the autopsy showed that she hadn't digested enough barbiturates there in her stomach. The capsules never opened up. So they were in her stomach and she didn't digest them. So how did she die of an overdose? She didn't. She died of an overdose from the chloral hydrate, which a second autopsy showed. Okay. Second autopsy was done by Joe DiMaggio.
Which she was married to Joe for a while too, right?
Yes, that was her ex-husband. There was talk of them getting back together. It was the love of his life, and she didn't want to give up her career, and he didn't want to give up his.
Mm-hmm. So Marilyn Monroe, I have to agree. I'm looking at comments here, but Marilyn Monroe was very, very, very beautiful in her movie Asphalt Jungle. She was hot. If you guys get a chance to look at your screens, if you're listening to this, look at your screens. This is Marilyn Monroe in Asphalt Jungle. That's what she looked like. And what a knockout, man. I mean, everybody knows the famous picture, right, with her dress blowing up here.
Oh, yeah.
Everybody knows that.
Joe DiMaggio was so upset. He was on the set watching that when they were doing it. There's like 15 takes, and he was so upset. He said, that's it. You're out of show business. And she divorced him.
So, yeah, she was quoted as saying, you know what these acting classes cost? And
Lee Strasberg. She studied under Lee Strasberg.
Right.
But the studio paid for that.
Well, the studio did. The studio paid for all of it.
Maybe she had to repay the studio. That was in her contract. They advanced the money.
Here, listen to this quote. Listen to this quote. Norma Jean years later told Lee Strasberg, her acting instructor in New York, that she became a call girl around this time. When she was a teenager, she became a prostitute. In his 1989 memoir, Jordan claimed that she told him prior to her divorce that, quote, "You know I've been promiscuous. You know that I don't have much money. You can't make it without money. You know that. You know what acting lessons cost, what modeling lessons run, and you know I have to pay my Aunt Grace room and board." I mean, she, here's her with James Doherty. That's James Doherty, the Merchant Marine. That's her very, very young.
And she was 16 years old then, but she looked like she was 20, 22.
She did. I mean, gorgeous. And that's her in Don't Bother to Knock. So, yeah. I mean, absolutely stunner. Stunning. Look at this.
Oh, yeah.
Now I see why Frank Sinatra, Sam Giancana, John F. Kennedy, they all wanted her.
That's just the ones we know about. What don't we know about?
Well, what don't we know about exactly? Look at her, So, really, really, really wild. So let's get back to this Frank Schweiss and Tony Spilotro. So they posed as tile setters. They went out there and they gave her a suppository, which was of what again, Red?
Chloral hydrate.
Chloral hydrate. Yeah. I've read she had terrible hygiene. She was a walking tuna fish, according to Rick Charlton. No kidding, huh? Back then, they didn't have the stuff that they had, in the 80s and the 90s and whatnot. It was, water and vinegar. That was that.
Well, I was told that she used to put ice on her face to get rid of the lines. She used Vaseline and ice to get rid of the lines on her face as she was getting older.
For those of you
wear and tear on her guy.
For those of you on medication, Central Standard Time, it's 4:20 according to Jim Yeager. Just want to throw that out there. Keith Helton said, "I like tuna fish." I'm with you on that, Keith. Okay, so Don Ciccio di Porzallo, Noguchi did an autopsy and, quote, misplaced the 2 feet of colon that showed the rectal barbiturates.
Right. Well, it wasn't barbiturates. It was chloral hydrate.
But that's where the drugs were that were put in.
Right.
In that section of the...
They were in the colon. Which is very porous. It's instant.
Oh, sure. It absorbs
right away.
Absorbs right away. Yeah. So 7 Year Itch is a good movie. There was a mural of that scene at 20th Century Fox. Not sure if it's still up. Thanks for that, Trace. So Michael Graham. Here's some of the people that claim they slept with Marilyn Monroe. Milton Berle. Charlie.
Yes, he did. He did.
Marlon Brando.
Yes.
Frank Sinatra. Jerry Lewis. Bugsy Siegel. Sam Giancana. The Kennedys, and Johnny Russo.
I don't think that's true about Johnny Russo. She wasn't climbing the ladder. He was 16 years old. And by that time, she was already older than he was. I just don't believe that part.
Guys, Red. Maybe she liked the younger guys.
Well, he's the only younger guy in the crowd. The rest of them are all older men with money. Johnny Russo didn't have money. He was only 16 years old, running errands.
So I'm reading the comments, guys. You guys are cracking me up. Stop it. Bobby Bag of Donuts, Red Fox used to say, if it smells like a fish, grab a dish. If it smells like cologne, leave it alone. I'm with Red Fox on that. You know what else Red Fox said, Bobby Bag of Donuts? Said, this sailor, he's coming back from his leave, and he's out there on the dock on the pier, and his girlfriend and her friend, they come walking down the dock, and they see him, and he's got this big bouquet of roses. And the girlfriend, she looked at her friend and said, "Oh my God, I'm going to have to keep my legs up in the air for 2 weeks straight." Friend said, "Why don't you just get a vase?" I love that joke.
Oh.
God told Eve, "Get out of the river. He'll never get rid of the smell of fish."
That's an old one.
They never get the smell out of the fish. Oh my god.
Why that 68?
Oh man. Sonny Francis, Michael Francis' father, said that he dated Marilyn Monroe at some point.
He may have.
All right, Ryan Brown, was Marilyn sleeping with John and Bobby at the same time?
No.
No?
No.
No.
Jack Kennedy stopped sleeping with John Kennedy, stopped sleeping with her, and he passed her to Bobby. Bobby said they were having ice cream downstairs at the White House. And he said, you know, that Marilyn, she's something else. And he said, yeah, I got to get, you know, I'm getting heat from his wife, the first lady. And so he said, well, do you mind? And he said, no, go ahead, take over. You know, you got her. And that's how it happened.
Oh my gosh.
Over pistachio ice cream in the White House. That's exactly how it happened.
You know, I just got to throw this out. I got to throw this out here, Red. We got a lot of cops that watch the channel. And then we got a lot of stoners, too, that watch the channel. Look at all these people. Wrong hit, God age. What's going on with you guys? You know, drugs are bad. Drugs are bad. Didn't they like fatter women in that era, Red?
I mean, not really. Everybody was looking at the curves. Everybody's looking at the curves.
Women that were curvaceous, you know,
right?
The hourglass, man.
That was it. That was it. And she had the look. She had hips and she had bust. Yeah,
she did. I mean, she wasn't the slimmest. Okay, like by today's standards, they would say.
You're talking about the end. In the early parts of her life, she was.
Oh, look at her right there. She's got a little roll right there.
You're looking at a little around. She had developed breasts.
I mean, it's not, you know, she's got a roll on her stomach right there. So
she was probably 14 when that was done.
Unbelievable, but stunning. I mean, stunning. She was beautiful. Weed's legal in Illinois. Weed is legal in Illinois? Question mark. Asking for a friend. I think so. I think they legalized it. Of course, the politicians took that. Why wouldn't they? You know, make money off of it. Why let the other people make money? You know what I mean? All these Eric Epstein. I love chunky chicks. That explains a lot, Eric. So Bobby was in town when she was murdered. He denied it. And JW, how many of the guys she slept with had STDs? Who knows? But they all, I mean, obviously.
She was treated for STDs many times. Many times.
Well, when they said she had trench mouth, right? When she first got to Vegas in the 40s. Yeah, you know what that's from.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, I'm just saying. You know. I'm just saying. What else would it be from? You know, just bad hygiene. I didn't brush my teeth enough. But back then, I guess people didn't brush their teeth a whole lot. But still,
did you look up that thing I told you to look up about the deepest family secret?
Yeah, let's get to that.
Okay.
So let's move forward.
Chuck Gowdy asked me a lot of questions about it, and I wouldn't answer them.
All right. So this was up for a short time, and then it was down.
It was actually live on TV.
Right.
You know, when they were promoting Family Secrets coming up, giving out the news about it.
We dug this up and said, you know what? When Red and I started talking about this, so let's cover this. So let's do this again. This is it from the I-Team, Chicago, Channel 7. So
it's no longer the video's not up, but the written part is up. But it used to be the video was up.
Hey guys, hit the like button, by the way.
It's only up for one day.
I almost forgot to remind you to hit the like button because
please hit the like button, folks.
Deal of a deal you can't refuse. That's going to happen here in a few minutes. We got a trivia question for you after we bring our special guest on to talk about Peter Lawford's involvement with Marilyn Monroe and what Peter Lawford told him about his involvement with Marilyn Monroe. We have a trivia question for you guys, and that's going to come up here very, very shortly. And also, everybody, I couldn't believe it, but the other day I got a phone call. I had a couple of guys take the tour, and when they called, they said, Oh, I said, how did you hear about the tour? And they said, well, I'm a criminologist. I got a degree in criminology, and I watch Adam and Red all the time. And they're up in Canada. They're Canadians from Canada. Anyway, they came on the tour, Red. They did. They came on. I love Canadians. That's Canada. That's our biggest state.
You married one.
I did. I married one too. Here we go. No, these guys came on the tour. Listen to this. He wrote his thesis on the movie Casino. He wrote an 80-page thesis on the movie Casino. Listen to what he had to say about the tour. Hey guys, we just got done with the Vegas Mob Tour, and it's Steve and George from Canada, all the way from Canada. Did you guys like the tour?
It was awesome. Great tour. Well worth the money. Well worth your time. Adam knows his stuff. Mixes in a lot of different history, a lot of accurate facts about Casino, the movie. If you're into any sort of organized crime, this is the tour for you.
Awesome. Thanks so much for taking the tour, guys.
Thank you.
And prescribe. Yeah, be sure to hit the prescribe button too. Come on.
Yes.
Hit the like button, hit the prescribe button. And if you guys go on the tour, make sure that you use the promo code at the bottom of the screen, MobVlog, and that'll get you guys 20% off. So
That's a good deal.
Well, it makes the ticket less than $100. I mean,
Yeah.
if you don't have a $100 bill, don't come to Vegas. You know what I mean?
You're right about that.
Seriously, don't come to Vegas. You don't have a $100 bill. Okay, let's go over this. So,
Trace has got a good comment here. He said, Mr. Wemette, I thought you said that Marilyn Monroe was born in the Midwest, forgot which state. Yes, she was, but according to everything I found on the internet, it shows nothing about her being born in Illinois or Indiana.
Huh. Well, she wasn't born there, was she?
No.
Marilyn
Well, not
Monroe.
that we know of.
No, she was born
In
born
California.
and raised in Los Angeles. Born and raised in LA.
But you know
So-
something? The studios could have made all that up to cover her past.
Oh, sure,
They used to
certainly.
do it in those days.
Certainly. And they lied about the height of the actors. They lied about, everything. All right. So the I-Team looked into one of Chicago's most feared hitmen, Frank the German Schweiss, whether he's behind the mysterious death of Hollywood legend in 1962. Frank Schweiss's cancer kept him from being tried with the rest of the Family Secrets clan last summer. But on Thursday morning in federal court, prosecutors will proceed with their plans to try Schweiss this fall on charges of mob crimes and murder. There won't be paparazzi, nor any mention of Marilyn Monroe, even though her death and death of Chicago manicurist have been pinned on Schweiss. Been pinned on him, okay? Hear it? In Chicago, 1962, the Dan Ryan Expressway opened. Mayor Daley was on his second term. Integration started in Chicago schools. The Cubs lost 101 games. And Frank Schweiss was a rising star in the outfit, living the west suburban home of his outfit boss. By 1962, Schweiss had been arrested as often as his age. He was 32 years old for crimes from burglary to homicide, but he seemed to carry a get-out-of-jail-free card. Even though he was a German, Schweiss hung around Greektown, and it may have been during a night out there that he met the tall, slender 18-year-old manicurist, Eugenia Pappas. They called her Becca. They began to date, to the dismay of her family. Quote, my sister came to see me 8 days before she was murdered. And I said, please don't get involved with anyone like that, because when you die, they'll just step over your body. That's what her sister, Diane Pappas, said. It was advice not taken. Becca's body was found floating in the Chicago River. So,
And Richard Kane did the rest in investigation. Richard Kane did his investigation on it.
in a 1993 book about Marilyn written by a LA private eye, concludes that Eugenia Pappas found out about Marilyn Monroe from Schweiss, who was then ordered to kill her.
That's what he told me.
Whether that's true, Marilyn Monroe's death was never officially ruled a suicide due to lack of evidence. Many investigators believe Monroe was murdered by the Chicago outfit because of her connections to the Kennedy family and Chicago mob boss Sam Giancana. Police informant reportedly stated that Giancana deployed Schweiss and Anthony Ant Spilotro to kill Marilyn Monroe and make it look like a drug overdose. John Flood spent 41 years in Metro Chicago law enforcement, most of it with the Cook County Sheriff's Police. He's now retired in Las Vegas and is considered an outfit expert. Flood said there's a possibility they were involved because of the close relationship with Giancana and Frank Sinatra. They would meet in Reno. That's at the Kel Nev in Reno.
Right.
Flood says Schweiss, as he knew him, was the prime suspect in a dozen gangland hits. Quote, a cold-blooded, tough killer who would murder anyone if ordered to, Flood said of Schweiss. And you were...
That's true. That's true.
You sit there and you talk to this guy like you're friends with him. Brett.
Yeah.
Really? Serious?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, you saw the tapes?
No, I know. I'm just saying. In 1989, Schweiss was convicted of shaking down porn store owners.
That was me.
And was recorded on an FBI tape boasting that he was the boss and no one else. He said he was the boss?
I'm the boss here. Nobody tells me what to do. That was in the interim period where Joe Ferriola was, supposed to be the boss.
Oh my gosh. That's too funny.
He told me that.
It's crazy. That's crazy. When Family Secrets indictments were handed up in 2005, Schweiss went into hiding, and he was finally arrested in a Kentucky apartment house at age 76, living with a girlfriend, while his
cancer then. He had cancer then, and he was in Buena, Kentucky.
Oh gosh, walking around for 45 years doing horrible deeds like he's done. That's very unfortunate, said Diane Pappas. I hope he goes to jail for the rest of his life and suffers pain with the cancer.
This is Chuck Gowdy's, what he actually said on the air. It's in writing, and it's on the internet, folks. You can read it.
It's right there. We're going to do a trivia question in a couple of minutes, guys. And after we do the trivia question, we're going to spin the wheel of a deal you can't refuse. And so I'm going to make a phone call here and bring somebody onto the phone.
Making the phone call. Join us in the after party because this is a big subject. We're going to have to do more of it in the after party with me on my channel.
I'm sorry. The person you were trying to reach has a voicemail box, but...
All right, let's try him one more time. This poor
on,
Jack.
Answer the phone.
This guy's 87 years old, everybody.
Wow.
So sometime, and I talked to him right before the show to remind him, hey, we're going to do this and talk about this. So let's see if we can get him on the phone. After 45 years, Diane Pappas heeded the suggestion of her late husband, a career Chicago cop, not to be too public.
I'm sorry, the person you were trying to reach...
Bad-tempered hoodlum, Schweiss has never buckled under the weight of authority and will likely take to his grave whatever he may know about the Hollywood death that stunned the world and a Chicago murder that has divested a family.
Yes, devastated.
Divested. It's
Right.
divested. Yeah, I just looked the word up. So, divested.
That's Chuck Gowdy talking.
Sorry, the person you were...
Well, maybe we won't.
What is the website you found it at? You found it on Google? What'd you type in to get it?
Yeah, ABC Chicago. If you guys want to read this article, let's put it over here in the comments. So if you guys want, you can copy and paste that out of there. I just posted it in the comments. We'll try him one more time here. Let's see if we can get him on. If not, we're gonna. Let's see.
I'm sorry, the person you were...
Wow, no Jack. Wow, isn't
Jack's
it?
87. Come on.
Well, I just talked to him before the show, and anyway, so Jack was best friends with Peter Lawford. They met on a cruise ship while Jack was performing, doing magic. They met and became really good friends. So much so that Peter Lawford told him that he got a call from Bobby Kennedy when Marilyn died to go over to the location clean the whole place and then call the police. And when he says clean,
And also to get rid of the diary. He wanted that diary real bad.
well, it was the other thing is that she was, she was threatening to go public with their relationship. So,
Well, she called her publicist on a tapped phone, on her phone, which was wiretapped.
oh geez,
And she called her publicist and said, I want to set up a press release. She was going to blow the Kennedy family out of the water. And she was going to take a lot of other people down with her, too. What she didn't realize is that in those days, they didn't have cordless stuff. So there were wires going into the house from the Secret Service, from the CIA, from the FBI, from the Chicago mob. Just everybody had her house wired.
Oh,
so they all heard her conversations.
So when she said she was going to do that, it just went like they said, hey, get over there and take care of this because this is a real thing. This is happening, right?
Right.
Yeah.
Now, this article or whatever talks about Sam Giancana. It was passed down to Milwaukee Phil. Sam gave it to Milwaukee Phil, and Phil's the one that turned around and said, hey, you grab Tony and go out there.
Yeah.
Ready to connect another device.
By the way, Frank was always setting terracotta tile himself. He did it. He did it very well. He knew how to do it.
Wow. So that was a thing. Unbelievable. All right. So I got his phone ringing at least, guys. We're going to get him on here. I know we are. I just need to get him on the phone here.
Yeah.
Jack, I've known Jack for 16 years since I moved to Vegas. And this guy, he worked with Bob Hope, Rosemary Clooney. He played backgammon with Lucille Ball all night long one night. I mean, this guy's got stories for days and is a super interesting individual. Let me try him again. I'm sure he's going to answer because, like I said, I talked to him right before we went on. And, yeah. So here we go. Let's try him one more time. And hopefully we can, connect him to the Bose. There we go. That way we can hear him. Everybody will be able to hear him nice and clearly. And then we're going to spin the wheel of a deal you can't refuse. And once we spin the wheel, we'll give out a prize. We're going to mail something out today. Right, Red?
Yes.
Okay. So, still no Jack. Try him one more time.
You might want to take this off the screen now. The letter from
we can take that down. Yeah. Thanks, Red. So, guys, comments. Someone said that once that listening to all the wiretaps at Marilyn Monroe's house, there's a lot of sounds of squeaky bed mattresses.
Ready to connect.
I can believe that.
She was actually murdered in her guest house in the back, and the body was placed. They contrived a scene where she was body was placed nude on her bed in a very peculiar position. If you looked at the photographs on the death scene, it was very strange to me.
Yeah.
Connected to.
So
I didn't believe this story when I first heard it. When I first heard it, I was going, yeah, okay.
Sure. I mean, that's a
You got to remember, I was young then too. I was under 40 years old.
Yeah. Are we going to try Jack one more time? This is the 5th time I'm trying him. Tile laying and bricklaying were an art in Chicago, especially bricklaying.
Yes.
True. Very, very true.
My one buddy, outfit buddy, Dick Hoyt, was a bricklayer.
Mm-hmm.
He built all that around Kozo's place, Jimmy Kozo's spot, all those bricks. And his signature was charcoal mortar, charcoal gray mortar. It almost went black.
Call ended.
Well, I don't know, Red. Maybe Jack fell asleep taking a nap.
Well, when you're 87 years old, you know. Outfit Boss wants to know why.
Hello?
Hello?
Hi, Mom.
Hi.
Hey, since I couldn't get Jack on the phone, I figured I'd give you a call.
Well, that's awfully nice.
I just want to tell you I love you, Mom.
I love you too, hon.
I'll talk to you later. I'll see you when I drop Maddie off.
Maddie's already here.
Oh, she is. Allie took her over already?
I came over to your house and then got her.
Oh, okay. Well, I'll pick her up then tonight when I'm done.
Okay, perfect.
Love you.
I love you too.
Bye-bye. Well, we didn't get Jack, but guys.
The answer to your question is, according to Frank, it was pillow talk. She was asking him, Eugenia Pappas was asking him, well, what was so important? You had to leave town right away, and then you come back.
Right.
And he said, I had to do something. And she pushed it a little bit further, and he told her about it. She leaked it to one of her friends, and it got out to a cop, and it got to Milwaukee Phil. And Milwaukee Phil said, that's it. She's got to go too. I mean, she was a low player on the totem pole.
Yeah. She does not look like herself. I got to agree with Sean Pender here. I saw a picture of Marilyn Monroe, and she did not look like herself. She had a veil over her head. I wasn't going to show this, but I guess I will.
It's kind of gross.
Well, no, I'm going to. It doesn't look like her at all. Her death photo, not even close. But here you go. This is what she looked like. And not even close to what, you know what I mean? Not even close to this, you know? I mean, come on. Well,
no makeup. And I would assume those splotches in her face were where the blood clotted. Because the blood clotted in the body by the time they got her.
Oh, yeah. So, guys, we're going to do the wheel of a deal you can't refuse.
Here it comes.
We got a question for you guys, and it's a trivia question. We're going to ask it in the next few minutes, and then whoever chimes in first in the comments is going to get the wheel spin, and whatever you win, you win. And then we're going
but
to...
you got to call in.
Well, you're going to have a phone so you can call in. You're going to have to, in the numbers at the bottom of the screen down here. So you have to have a phone to call in, and you're going to have to be able to give me your name, real name, and an address. In case you win something, we have to ship out to you. And the things you can win on the Wheel of a Deal, you can get the USB. Yep, that's what Mo got. You could win a pic. It's an autographed picture of Red and I, and we'll personalize it to you. You could win Red's book. You could win Vegas Mob Tour for 2 people. You can also win a pizza box. But if you hit LMBR, that's Lake Mead Barrel Ride. And you don't want to hit Lake Mead Barrel Ride. We'll give you a second spin. You hit it a second time, you don't win anything. You get an address.
Buy your own barrel.
Buy your own barrel. Ryan Brown, Adam, that was sweet. Your mom sounds like a great woman. Cherish her. I wish I had more time with my mom. We never know what tomorrow brings. Yeah, no kidding, Ryan. You're absolutely right. After I lost my father, I try and spend as much time as I can. Makeup does wonders. Yes, Lee.
It certainly does.
It does. It sure does. Scott H., I love my signed pizza box. Yeah, they're all autographed by Frank Collada. So if you win a pizza box, you're in good shape. I have to mail a pizza. I'm still working on the pizza boxes. I have 2 I have to send out right now, and I've been so damn busy. When I'm not doing tours, I'm working on the crime tour, putting that together and researching and whatnot. So, yeah. Anyway, you ready to do this, Red?
Yeah, you could be a winner on the Wheel of a Deal.
Wheel of a Deal you can't refuse. Yes. So, everybody, get your devices out. Get yourselves ready to start, because you're gonna have to type quickly. Because I don't know, and this is a good question. This is a great trivia question.
I agree.
Yeah. I think it's cool. We'll see if anybody gets it and how long it takes somebody to actually get it.
I got a kick on it. Julianne must have liked my comment. Bring your own barrel.
Bring your own barrel. That's right, Julianne. Bring your own barrel. Okay. Are you ready for the question? The spin
Yes.
the wheel of a deal. Here we go. So, you guys, I hope you've been paying attention to the show.
Yeah, it's on last week's show.
It's been, I don't know what, we've probably played it 8 times now,
Okay.
right? I mean, Anthony.
More than that. More than that.
Okay. Probably more than that. Little intro that we start out with. Okay. So, in that little intro, there's casinos. Last week we asked which casino is shown in the background. What's the last one shown? Get ready. There's people, the guests that were on Mob Vlog, including Gary Jenkins, John Drummond, Elaine Smith, Paul Whitcomb, Dennis Griffin, Tom Wallach, Red Wemette, Anthony DiMartini, Frankie Forliano, and there's one more. Who didn't I mention? First person.
Wow.
There's one person I didn't mention that's in there.
On the intro.
Mm-hmm.
His face in there, his face.
You know what, Red? It's so funny because it's like, who knows? All right. Do you have any guesses? I see nothing in the comments yet.
I don't see anything.
Diane Hansen.
No?
Flores. Red Wemette.
Ah, Slapsy Maxie got it.
Is Slapsy the first one? Is he? We got to make sure because we screwed up last time. The answer is Frank Colada. And you're the first one that got it, Slapsy. I'm pretty sure. I am almost positive, Red. We got a winner.
Now,
We got a winner.
Mike Gallen says Frank. He doesn't say the whole name.
We got a winner. But who said it first?
Slapsy Maxie.
No, Mike Allen says Frank.
Yeah, but somebody else says Frank Calabrese up here.
Well, there's Frank Calabrese. So you didn't say Frank Colada. So I'm sorry,
Right.
Mike Allen.
Slapsy
You
Max
had
is
to
the
say
only
Frank
one that said Frank Colada.
Yeah. Nick Cage, the singer guy. No. Frank Jr. Nope. See, other people guessed Frank Jr., so we can't go
Right.
with it. Mike Graham, you're number 2 to get Frank Colada. So that's it. We have a winner. And you have
Okay,
to call
so Slapsy Maxie, call in.
Yeah, call in now. And
Give the number. What's the number, Adam?
Yeah, it's 702-677-9015. Call that number. We're going to have you on the show. Right now, we're going to talk to you. We're going to spin the wheel of the deal and see what you're going to win. So anytime you want to call in.
What's the number? 702?
702-677-9015. That's the number. And I am right now putting it on so that you can call. You have 60 seconds to call before we go to number 2. So you need to call. I really want you to call in, Slapsy, because you're the winner. But if you don't call, we're going to go to number 2 in line.
Yes.
So somebody needs to, which would be Michael Graham. So Slapsy Maxie, you need to ring the phone, buddy. If you're,
I don't see him calling in.
I know we're going to
Let's
give
give
him
him some time. I'll get how long? 2 minutes?
Yeah, it's fine. Got to have some time. Maybe he's not near a phone, but I'm telling you, if you answer the question, you have to call in. I said that before we started this. So Michael Graham,
whether you don't want to be on the air or not.
He's like, please don't call in.
If you don't want somebody to hear your voice or anything,
I'm not going to
take it privately.
Mute my mic as soon as his phone rings, and I'll ask you if you want to be on air. If you don't, we won't air you. It's fine. But
you have to put a verification code up there that it's you, that you're a Slapsy man.
Person, of course. I always verify them, and and then once they're verified, then we'll move along. So Slapsy, you have about 30 seconds, and And then we're going to go to number 2.
Oh, Slapsy's got his thing here. He doesn't know the number. 702.
70. Okay, hold on. 702 30. No.
I'm putting the comments here.
There, I just put it in the comments. 702-677-9015. Call us in, Slapsy, and you're going to get to spin the wheel. Yes. So yeah. And Slapsy is not calling in yet.
He's trying, though, because he posted on the comments number to call.
All right, I'll be right back.
All right. While Adam's taking the call, we'll see what's happening. We're going to carry on this. Adam, I told Adam we don't have enough time to talk about all this. So in the after party, we're going to talk about more about Marilyn Monroe and some of the other things that you may or may not know. The things that he discovered that I didn't know. And it's very interesting. If you want to join us, go ahead. That'll be on my channel at 5:10 Chicago time. Slapsy Maxie pushed in the code 233, or the name Slapsy Maxie. I believe Adam's talking to Slapsy Maxie right now, and he's getting the information.
All right, everybody. We got Slapsy on the phone. We verified him, and he doesn't want to really be on the show, so that's cool. We're just going to spin the wheel.
Did you give a code of 233?
Yes, I did. So
okay.
Okay. All right, here we go. Sorry, I have to turn that down. We're getting a little bit of an echo. Here we go. Ready and a spin. We're off. And what Slapsy gonna win today is going to be a picture. So close, right there. Picture. So you got the picture, autograph, photograph. Slapsy, we're gonna personalize that to you and send it out. So
it's a photograph of Adam and myself with the Las Vegas sign.
That's with the Las Vegas sign in the background. So we'll autograph that. We'll send it out to you. I'm gonna call you back. Right after the show, Slapsy. Okay. All right. Talk to you soon. Okay, guys. So we'll get the information and send him a photo. Red, this has been a great time, man. I had fun. I'm sorry we didn't get Jack on the phone, everybody.
So am I.
I don't know what happened. He's probably fell asleep or he forgot.
You can give him another try. You can give him another try when we go on my channel.
Yeah, we can do it one more time and see if he'll answer. I could try him one more time and just.
The Duke of Dunher says, Brett says,
you need some game show music for this, Adam.
Yeah.
Well, we have the game show music going.
It's not going loud.
It's going. Anyway, I don't think we're going to Jack today, guys. I'm really sorry. But 87, he takes naps often, you know. Although I talked to him earlier. He said he was going to be available, but he's not. So
Deborah Day, you think we should talk about her, but I really don't know that much about Dorothy Kilgallen. Only what I read and what I saw her on TV and that sort of thing. When she was on What's My Line, things like that. I really don't know much about it. So it's not firsthand information. I really can't discuss it. I don't think Adam knows anything. I don't think he even knew who Dorothy Kilgallen was.
Dorothy Kilgallen. I don't know, Deborah Day. I'd have to look that up and look a little bit. Michael Graham, JFK, wanted to be part of the Rat Pack like his brother-in-law, Peter Lawford, except for his political career. But Kennedy slept with many women, including Judith Exner, who was with Sam Giancana.
Right.
So,
she got around a lot.
It's 87. It's it. Link to Red's channel. Do we have the link down in there, guys, for the after party? Didn't I put that in there, Red?
I don't know if you did or not, Adam, but I can tell people to go to my channel. You need to go to on YouTube. You just go to not on Facebook, on YouTube. You go to Red Wemette. and then you click it. Or if you're on Facebook, I didn't post on Facebook. I only posted this show.
I have it here. I'm going into the studio. I'm just going to make sure it's in there. Guys, it should be in the description down below. I was kind of tired the other night when we put this all up a couple of nights ago, so I may not have. Let me just double check.
It was your bedtime.
No, it's there. It's there, Red.
Okay,
So,
it's there. The link to the after party's there.
See after party link and go ahead and click on that. And that's where we're going to be in about, 10 minutes. So, Red, adios, buddy. I'll see you on your channel in a little bit, okay?
We had another good Wednesday.
Hey, you know what? It's been fun, and we talked some more about a subject that's quite interesting.
I think it's very interesting.
Yeah, I don't think that you could really...
Never did I think that I would fall upon this in my life.
But Bugsy Siegel, that was something new for me.
That was new to me, too.
Yeah, the whole sleeping with Bugsy Siegel was like, what? So she got ties in with
But her foster home and everything, that was all new to me, too. We could talk about this at the show.
We're going to talk about it in the after party. I'll see you there, Red. Hey, guys, it's been fun. Have a great day. In the after party, mob vlog.